What Lonzo thinks is a wide-ranging, free-flowing discussion where I offer my unsolicited views on everything from music, movies, politics, sports, religion, pop culture, you name it. If it's happening, I'm talking about it. My thoughts are unsolicited, nobody cares, and nobody's supposed to care. Alright, I am back and have a special guest, Veronique Meggett. What's the business?
What it do?
What you cooking?
Nothing.
What's the flavor, neighbor?
Whatever.
Thank you once again for joining me, fresh out of Houston, Texas. Okay, so you're from Houston. So what we're going to do today's show is we're going to discuss the Rolling Stone list of the 50 greatest hip-hop songs of all time. Now, our previous show, we did the Rolling Stone list of the 200 greatest singers of all time, and we were very, very underwhelmed and disappointed with the results of that so-called vaunted list, because they had the nerve to list Elton John as the 100th greatest singer of all time, and they had the fat man from Pakistan
and Ariana Grande
ahead of the great
Elton John,
the legend Elton John. Michael Jackson was number what? What number? He was 86. Diana Ross was 87. Elvis was 17. Prince was 16. And you had some motherfucker named Tom York, who was ahead of, who was like number 30 something.
And you got to mention this was Rolling Stone.
Yeah, this is Rolling Stone magazine. So the Backpackers must have taken over at Rolling Stone and just went buck ass wild. But undaunted, we're gonna give them one more shot, and we're gonna do the Rolling Stone magazine 50 greatest hip hop songs of all time. Now I'm gonna say this right up front. I am skeptical, to say the least. I have no confidence whatsoever in Rolling Stone magazine to do an objective list of the top hip-hop songs of all time. And I also have the feeling that the panel over at Rolling Stone that did this particular list, I'm just guessing here, but my guess is probably correct, that every last one of these motherfuckers is white. What are your thoughts so far? And I do mean motherfuckers.
And I also think young
backpacking motherfuckers.
There might be one of color in
one
the
of
panel.
color. Yeah. Well,
who's batting and rooting for
affirmative action has been shot down by the Supreme Court. So now they don't have to have diversity in these rooms anymore.
But that just happened last week, so maybe they didn't fire him yet. He got his papers today.
Yeah, tell the darky he's being relieved of his duties.
He's on desk duty.
Yeah, give him the mop in the bucket. He knows what to do with it. It's in his DNA. Okay, we're not going to get into a political commentary here about racism and the slave trade and the cotton gin and everything else that went along with.
And the system.
How the man's keeping us down.
So speaking of keeping us down, do you remember when hip hop, they would say they would never last? It would never last. It's a fad. It's not music.
It's noise.
It's everywhere.
It has really taken over
everything.
Mainstream. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now the most popular performers are rappers. Eminem, he came along and he put a couple of rhymes together and everybody just anointed him the greatest of all time. Why?
Let's see if he's going to be on this number one list.
Well, he's going to be on this list.
He's definitely, he deserves to be on the list, but let's see if he's number one.
I don't know if he even deserves to be on the list because hip-hop runs deep. Okay?
You're right.
All right.
You're right, and we're talking about 50.
Yeah.
50, top 50, not 50 Cent,
songs.
top 50.
50 greatest hip-hop songs of all time.
You're right.
Okay? And I know there are 50 songs out there better than anything Eminem ever thought of doing.
Right.
Now, these songs are probably not going to be on here. You know what I'm saying? But
we
know better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is not an anti-Eminem rant or anything.
Because he's got skills.
Yeah.
But we're talking about top 50.
Yeah, but game
50 years of hip-hop.
So what?
50 years of hip-hop.
Yeah, runs deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the criteria is that the Backpackers were looking at, but suffice it to say, I will not be surprised if this list is infiltrated.
I need clarity.
Vanilla. Huh?
I need clarity.
Clarity.
What is a backpacker?
A backpacker?
What is your definition? Alonzo's definition.
My definition of a backpacker is A, you're white. B, you claim that you down, that you're diverse, okay?
Okay.
And that you know black culture,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
And that you're progressive, but everything that you know about it, everything you learned about it, you read about it.
Okay.
You ain't lived it.
Okay.
If you were to step off into the hood, you would know what the fuck to do.
Okay.
Okay? And you'd be animal food in no time flat. That's a backpacker.
Got it.
Okay? All right. So now that we've defined what a backpacker is, let's get into this motherfucker. No doubt?
Go.
All right. Number 50 on this list, and we're going to go through every song. We'll just give a brief take on each one and whether or not that song belongs on this list and whether it does not. How's that sound?
Go.
All right. At number 50, Outkast, B.O.B. Bombs Over Baghdad. Me personally, I like the song, but it is not a top 50 hit. Not a top 50 greatest all-time hip-hop song. I love Outkast. I'm from the ATL, and of course, if you live in the ATL for any amount of time and you know the city and the culture here, you are dubbed. You are anointed as an ATLian, and so Outkast, they are the ultimate ATLians. They coined the phrase, and I love me some Outkast, but B.O.B. is not a top 50 song. Go.
I like Outkast. I don't know if B.O.B. is the top 50, but I think it's a joint. So I'm gonna pass on the skepticism whether they deserve top 50 on that particular song, but that song is a joint.
Does it belong in the top 50? Yay or nay? Be decisive.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right. At number 49, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Adventures of Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel. Now, this is from the early 80s. Now, if you were down with the genesis of hip hop, like I was, and I know you were as well,
yep,
on the cutting edge of it, everybody remembers Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. They were among the pioneers of hip hop, early rap, and I have no problem with anything from that era involving Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 being included in the top 50.
Right.
But that being said, there's a lot of stuff out there that came after them that has been refined and that is built on the foundation that they set. So I'm going to say that this particular song does not belong in the top 50.
I agree. That particular song.
Right.
I agree.
Right. There are other songs by Grandmaster Flash
that
and
will
the
be and should be on that list.
They definitely should be. We know which one we're talking about.
Yes.
Yes. So we know we're going to see them again. So.
Yes.
All right. At number 48, Marley Marl, The Symphony. Now, The Symphony was probably the first posse jam of all time. Okay? Before Wu-Tang, so on and so forth, Marley Marl put together the first posse jam. This is he was down with the Juice Crew. And this one included Kool G Rap. Who else was on this? Big Daddy Kane was on it too. Roxanne Shante. This
Bismarcky.
Was Biz on it?
I think so.
Everybody on the Juice Crew was down with this.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know I can't run the Juice Crew off the top of my head right now. Was Shan? No, MC. No, he wasn't with the Juice Crew. He was with Boogie Down. He was from the Boogie Down. Shan was he went against.
Yeah, he was
Boogie
against.
Down.
Yeah,
he was against. So he was with the Juice Crew.
Right.
Yeah. Shan was Shan on this?
I don't know. I don't know if he was on there or not.
I don't know. But either way, it is the first posse jam and hip hop, and yeah, it definitely belongs on the list. Go.
I agree. I agree. He's a classic.
That's all you got to say?
That's all I got to say.
Wow, thank you for the
insight. He's a pioneer too.
He's so astute.
Go. Bye. Come on, he's good. He's good.
All right, next up. At number 47, the Funky 4+1. That's the joint.
Yep.
Now, a backpacker put this on here, but I'm telling you right now, the backpacker don't know this song.
Well, I'm already gonna say that we're putting a lot of pioneers on here, and we're talking about top 50 years.
Yeah.
So
This is proof that Backpackers did this,
right?
Because they're trying to show that they're down, that they know the
history.
When they don't,
right?
They don't,
right?
Because this song would not. Hey, the Funky 4+1 are iconic,
right?
But once again,
they don't know if they deserve top 50.
Yeah, they don't know anything about the Funky 4+1.
Right. And I think we're putting pioneers on there just because they're pioneers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
we'll slide on that one.
All right. Next up, at number 46, Salt and Pepper, Push It.
Yes.
I hated this fucking song. I could not stand this fucking song. Never liked it. Never liked this. For one, does it even have a verse?
Only reason why I say yes is because it's crossed over and made a world impact.
But my point is it really a song? Because
it's not hip hop.
It doesn't have a verse.
It's not hip hop.
All they say is "Ooh baby baby, push it, push it, oh baby baby, push it, push it." I'm not saying it's not hip hop. But I hated this fucking song. I never liked a second of it. I didn't even like the fucking beat.
I don't know if I consider it to be hip hop. It's a classic club hit, and it just crossed over. So.
Yeah, it was a dance hit. Yeah. So I'm saying it don't belong on here. So Salt and Pepper, if you're listening out there, fuck off. What are your thoughts?
That doesn't belong.
It does not.
It doesn't belong. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But it's a hit.
Yeah, it is a hit, but it don't belong on this list.
Right.
It's not one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. Once again, the Backpacker is showing
diversity. Had to include a female.
Yeah, but it's also showing a lack of awareness.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Next up, at number 45, Lauryn Hill, Lost Ones. Lauryn Hill, Lost Ones. We talked a little bit about Lauryn last night. So do you want to reiterate and let the audience know what's up with you and Lauryn Hill?
No, I'm not going to. You can listen to yesterday's episode. But I do say that the whole album deserves recognition. I do believe one of the songs deserves to be top 50. And it probably is Lost Ones.
Yeah,
so I agree.
I think Lost Ones, of the hits on that album, is the one that's more pure hip hop, whereas everything else more hip hop infused with R&B, neo type, soul type feel. Right. Whereas Lost Ones was to me a straight up banger.
You're right.
Yeah, and for the record, Lost Ones is my favorite cut from a magnificent masterpiece of an album. So yeah, I'm going with Lost Ones.
I agree. What number is that?
Number 45.
I agree.
45. Okay. Cuatro Cinco, in other words. Number 44, De La Soul, Me, Myself, and I.
Absolutely.
From 3 feet high and rising, of course.
Absolutely.
De La Soul were one of the pioneers of the Daisy Age groups that came along in the late 80s, early 90s. They spearheaded that whole tribe with, it was Quest and the Jungle Brothers, Money Love, Queen Latifah, that whole crew from the New Jersey, New York area. And this song was a banger, especially in the club back in the day. I heard this a couple days ago, and guess what? I don't like it.
What?
I don't like it anymore. I don't.
Wow.
I guess listening to the lyrics now versus then, the lyrics are not real. They ain't spitting bars.
But that's not a matter of they're bringing individualism. They brought all of hip hop back in the day. They brought individualism. Like there was no style like De La Soul, none.
But I think this song gets most of its props because of the hook and the sample. They sampled Knee Deep, which is such iconic. And I just remember back in the day. I remember back in the club when we heard that hook. And that lick, that Knee Deep, you could help them run to the dance floor. It wasn't really about the song. It was about how that song made you feel.
I disagree. They brought a lot of individualism.
Well, I'm not going to dispute it being on this list. Yeah. I'm just telling you, me. Now,
but I don't think Knee Deep when I know they sampled it, but that's not the first thing I think of.
What? What do you think of?
All of them were just individualism. Like they brought their own personalities.
Yeah.
The style, everything. Like
they were definitely cutting edge, and they are definitely hip hop royalty when it comes to their impact on the genre.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song just don't move me like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
But we're gonna keep it on the list at 44. Okay. And number 43, Audio 2, Top Billing.
Absolutely.
Now, this is hip hop.
Yeah.
This is hip hop, and I'm gonna prove it to you. There's a video. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a video on YouTube of Audio 2 performing this song live in New York. Okay, and just to show you the beauty of hip hop, he didn't have to say a fucking line. The crowd did the whole song for him.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody knows from the moment you hear that beat. Everybody knows Top Billing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what amazes me though is that they only have one hit. They only have one hit.
Yeah, and that so one hit is indelible. Yeah. MCs and my people call me Milk when I'm busting up a party.
That's the only song.
Guilt. Yeah. Everybody knows those lyrics.
Yeah.
And you heard the voices, male and female. Yeah. Everybody. He barely had. He got the song started and just threw the mic out there. And he was like, and they did the whole fucking song. That shit was so hot. I'm gonna show that if you haven't seen that video. I'm gonna show you that video. It was magnificent. Yeah. I wish I was in that crowd. You know what I'm saying?
It's a classic.
So yeah. Audio 2, Top Billing.
Yep,
it's definitely clap your hands. Your hands you clap. If your girl's out of place, it's your girl out slap.
They only have one hit.
I know. Fun fact: Milk is related to whom?
I don't know.
You don't know who Milk D is related to? You don't know who Milk D's sister is? You got to be effing kidding me. Are you kidding me, Veronique Megan? You're kidding me. You do not know who Milk D's sister is?
No.
Sweet Jesus. Okay, you just lost your ghetto card.
Who is it?
MC Lyte.
I didn't know they were related, but
yes,
I knew they produced her.
MC Lyte is his sister.
I know that they introduced her. I didn't know that was his sister. I swear I didn't
know. You did not know Milk D?
I had no idea. But I knew that they were the.
I knew your favorite female rapper.
I'm not sweating her like that.
You fucking suck.
I'm not sweating her like that. I knew they introduced her. I knew they produced her.
Everybody who knows hip hop knows.
I did not know.
Their brother and sister.
I had no idea.
As deep in it, you turned me on to MC Lyte.
I know, but I ain't sweating her like that. I'm not figuring out who her family is.
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
I swear, didn't know.
But as big as Top Billing is, you would think.
I knew they introduced her. I knew they produced her. I didn't know that was her sister.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I didn't know that was the sister.
You done in Bradstreet is in the tank.
Go, I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
Damn you.
I know they introduced her.
Ladies and gentlemen out there listening, if you can see the look on my face right now, it is utter shock. And
I'm not sweating her family.
I'm horrified at what I've just learned here. Veronique Megan, for the record, Veronique did not know. She was today years old when she found out that Milk D and MC Lyte are brother and sister.
No clue.
Damn you. Okay.
I'm not sweating her family.
All right, moving along. Under protest. All right.
I had no idea.
At number 42, BDP, Boogie Down Productions, South Bronx, which is iconic.
That's
one
top
of the greatest.
10.
Yeah, that's top 10. It's at number 42. There's no way it should be at 42.
Yeah, that's top 10.
This is this was the song that really kind of kicked off the battle between Juice Crew and Boogie Down. And of course, Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One, Scott LaRock, Miss Melody, D Nice, and that whole fucking crew.
Killed MC Shan's career.
Yes, they slayed him. But he did make a comeback with what's his name, Snow.
The Bridge is Over. Oh, what?
Yeah, Snow. You know, he produced Snow. Informer.
I know who Snow is.
You didn't know that Shan produced that album. You're doing it. Bradstreet is like in the negatives right now. You're like that submarine that just imploded.
I'm not into the facts of music.
But you know Shan.
Yes, I know MC Shan because I know KRS-One killed him, and he had the bridge. The bridge is a slander. The Bridge is Over should be over.
The Bridge is Over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Shan did the bridge.
I know.
Okay. All right. I'm so disappointed right now, y'all. And see, this is shocking revelation. Okay, see, this is why This is why you don't do production meetings. Because if we did a production meeting, I would have already known this. And so because my reaction right now is genuine.
And my reaction is genuine.
That's what I'm saying. See, but if you have a production meeting, then it's not genuine. Then I'm kind of regurgitating and trying to. Then the anger is not It's not.
But why is it anger? Like I'm not interested in facts.
Because you're
behind
fronting.
the scenes.
I'm not
fronting.
You're fronting and you're stunting. I want your ghetto card back. Damn it. How can you not know the MC Lyte is related to Milk D?
Because there's no point in knowing that. MC Lyte's music is what's popping.
The point of knowing that is if you're immersed in hip hop culture, it's not just the music, it's everything that goes along with it.
Not everything.
Damn you!
Not everything.
I'm hurt. But the point is, if we had a production meeting, my reaction,
but I wouldn't
get this authentic reaction from you.
No, I get it, but if we had, like, I'm not interested in the behind the scenes, like the behind the scenes notes and the I don't care about all that. I care about the music.
I'm glad, see, you're lucky you're my best friend and that I love you, because if you weren't my best friend, I didn't love you. I'd be telling you to get the fuck out.
Go. I don't care about the behind the scenes facts.
If you were not my best friend, I'd be telling you fuck you right now. But since you're my best friend, I'm not gonna say fuck you.
I don't care about the facts. I care about the music.
Okay, moving right along. At number 41, Tupac and Dr. Dre, California Love. I'm okay with this song being included on this list because it's like when you hear this song, you think about California. You know what I mean? And the West Coast hip hop movement is very, very important in the history of hip hop. So I know us hip hop purists always look towards the Upper East Coast when it comes to hip hop because that is where it started. But West Coast hip hop is just as indelible as any other genre of hip hop, and this song is a fucking banger. So
it's a banger.
I'm okay with it being there, and that beat is fucking iconic.
I remember hearing it at the club. The first time I heard it, I knew it was a hit.
Yep. Absolute hit.
But top 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it East Coast bias that's kind of got you wavering or what?
No, I just think like it's a club banger. Mm-hmm. And it's just because it's a club banger.
And I don't even like Tupac. Yeah. So
I don't like. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I'm not a Tupac person.
I am. He's good.
Yeah, but I'm okay with him being on because the song is so indelible. All right,
it's a club banger.
And number 40 on the list. Now this is disappointing. Number 40, Kurtis Blow, The Breaks. Top 5 in my opinion. When it comes to just, especially when you go once and you go back to the roots of hip hop.
Yep.
Yeah, The Breaks. I think to me, The Breaks was the first hip hop song that got me interested in what the artist was saying, because it's something that everybody can relate to.
That was my first hip hop cassette that I bought.
Really?
Actually, my parents bought it for me for a Christmas gift.
And you wore it out too, didn't you?
And I still got it.
Yeah. Because the things he was talking about, things that we knew.
Yeah. You had to listen to the words.
Yeah, that things that happened in your community that you knew about and that in some way you were impacted by.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You borrowed money from the mob. And yesterday you lost your job.
And there was no music production either. It was just his words.
Yeah. It was such a deep song.
Yeah.
And these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. So, and Kurtis Blow, of course, is one of the most iconic hip hop artists of all time. Nobody will ever accuse him of being a lyricist, but this particular song, the lyrics were strong and they were top notch. And
it was pre-curl.
Yes, pre-curl. That's right.
When he got the curl, he kind of fell off.
And did he have a shirt on?
No, he didn't have a shirt on this.
He didn't. No. He had already taken the shirt off. Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah. Because Kurtis Blow, boy, did he ever own a shirt after that? No, every time you saw this motherfucker, you saw his chest, right?
No, he didn't have a shirt on his first cassette.
He didn't have a shirt on.
He did not.
He's always been shirtless. That was his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have sworn he had a shirt on.
I don't think so.
This motherfucker. No. Did he have a shirt on in Crush Groove?
Yeah, he probably did on that one. Yeah.
How many times?
That's
you seen
when he
Crush
got
Groove?
the curl. Oh, a couple times.
Okay, I remember when I saw Crush Groove for the first time in the theater. Okay, and the scene where Kurtis Blow was with his girlfriend. I think they were like in the offices of Def Jam. Okay, and he and the girl turned to walk out. And she had a nice ass. And all the guys in the crowd was just erupting. Oh, look at that ass! Look at that ass!
Ain't got nothing to do with hip hop.
She had on white jeans, white pants or whatever, and she had a dunk on her.
Ain't got nothing to do with hip hop.
I know, but that's just one of the most indelible moments of Crush Groove is seeing that girl walk out with Kurtis Blow.
Okay.
With that just
male.
Damn. Yeah.
You're a male.
Yeah, she had a dunk. Okay. All right. I digress. Okay, all right, here we go. Number 39. We knew it was happening. It was coming. Eminem, My Name Is. And this ain't even Eminem's best song.
No.
I didn't like this song at all, to be
And
honest
he
with you.
shouldn't be top 50.
Yeah, it was his first single.
Yeah.
And it was a huge hit because he white.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
And
is
he
nowhere
got
near.
bars. He's good.
Yeah, he
But
has
not
a
top
lot of
50.
nice songs.
Yeah.
But this particular song has no business anywhere
Yeah.
close to the top 50. Backpackers, Unite, I don't think so.
No.
Go.
At all. He doesn't belong, not top 50 at all.
Okay. All right, next up, Missy Elliott, number 38, Get Your Freak On.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's top 15.
Top 15, you think? Is it because of the lyrics or that slamming ass beat? Which is more iconic to you?
It's because the lyrics.
The lyrics?
Yeah.
Yeah, the beat gets me. That beat is
Yeah.
is timeless. If that song dropped today, it would still be
It's
a
probably
hit.
a combination.
Yeah.
It's the whole production.
Yeah.
Like she's.
Tight. The production is
Yeah.
tight to death.
Yeah.
And that beat just...
So who does the production? Who does the music?
She did it, didn't she?
Okay, I don't
She
know.
did-
I'm asking
she did-
you.
She did all her stuff out from
I'm asking you, factual.
It was her and Timbaland.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Which is better? Fat Missy or Skinny Missy? You gotta think about it.
Fat Missy.
Fat Missy?
Yeah.
I agree, Fat Missy. Because Skinny Missy just...
But
it don't feel the same coming
No,
from
yes, it
Skinny
does.
Missy.
She's grown. Like she's
And she
evolved.
Shrunk. She grew and shrunk at the same time?
Nah, she evolved is what I'm saying.
She evolved?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weight Watchers, Jenny.
She's fine.
Was it Jenny
No.
Craig or Weight
You
Watchers?
can't. No, you can't.
Or what's one that shot to get now? Ozempic. Is it Ozempic?
She's evolved. She's good.
Okay. All right. Next up at number 37, Ice Cube. It Was a Good Day. This is obviously West Coast, indelible. I wouldn't say it's top 50
I
though.
wouldn't say
Once again, I think they have the wrong Ice Cube song
Yeah.
on this list. I know what song I would pick. What's your favorite Ice Cube song? I don't know if it's gonna turn up on the list later, but what's your?
I don't know. I don't know.
No? Really?
I don't know.
Arrest the President. You got the
No.
evidence. That nigga is Russian intelligence. No? You don't think so?
No.
No? Okay. Alright. Well, that's debatable. Alright. Next on the list at number 36, Outkast once again, Rosa Parks. Absolutely, positively
Yes.
not. No.
I say
No,
yes.
no.
I don't think I say yes. That one over bombs over Baghdad.
I learned how to hate this song.
Why?
Okay, for one, I don't like how they evoked her name
Yeah.
in this particular song.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm not gonna say that I hate this song, but it is kind of I'm on the wrong side of it. I was in North Carolina visiting a friend of mine, and this is when this song was like just being played all the time, right? And driving, we went to a basketball game. Driving to the basketball game, they played Rosa Parks twice. We get to the game, inside the gym, they played Rosa Parks.
Well, but whose fault is that?
We leave the gym after the game, get in the car, guess what's playing? Rosa Parks. I'm like, I'm so sick of this fucking song.
But you can say that with California Love, or you can say that with other. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think you cannot turn on the radio and listen to it for 15 minutes
But then
and
so
not
what
hear the
does that
song
say?
15 times.
But then that means it's in high demand.
Yes, it was a huge hit, but it just wore me out. And hush that fuzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus. What does this song have to do in the Rosa Parks other than move to the back of the bus? And I think Rosa was like offended by this
She
song.
was.
Yeah.
The family was.
Yeah. So no, just because it offended someone who is one of the most
But they didn't
famous,
set
one
out
of the
to
most
offend
important
her.
Black Americans
They didn't
ever.
set out to offend.
Maybe intentions be damned. That's what you did. You know what I'm saying? And someone like we're probably not here having this conversation right now. Was it not for people like Rosa Parks? You know what I mean? And for you to
But they didn't
bastardize her name.
No, they
in a
didn't set
hip-hop
out
song.
to do that.
No, they didn't set out to do it, but that's what
But
they
hip hop
did,
uses
though.
similes and metaphors, and they're using.
Now you bring out similes and metaphors
But I'm
and shit.
serious. They didn't set out to offend her.
I know they didn't, but they
Okay.
did.
Well, they probably apologized.
All right. At number 35 on the list, Mobb Deep, Shook Ones Part 2. Now, this is an absolute travesty. Shook Ones is definitely top 10. Definitely. That's one of the most hip hoppiness East Coast songs.
I like the music to it.
That beat is
and that's probably why I like it.
Yeah. But the hook is ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
You're a lyricist, and so yeah, I'm that one. The music is what
Shook Ones is
so I don't know if it'd be top 10, but it's top 50. But you're probably saying top 10 because you're a lyricist.
Yeah, the lyrics are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that beat is once again timeless. Who did the beat? I don't know. Whoever did the beat, if you know who did the beat for Shook Ones, please hit me up. All right. At number 34, oh my God, Schoolie D, PSK, what does it mean? Once again, this is at least top 15, if not top 10.
But you're only saying that because he's a pioneer.
So what?
You're only saying that because he's a pioneer.
No, because this had once again one of the greatest beats of all time, and the lyrics, and just the whole aesthetic of the song. PSK, what does that? What PSK? What does that mean?
I'm trying to keep in mind the impact.
P for the people who can't understand how one homeboy became a man. S for the way you scream and shout. One by one, I'll knock them out.
I don't know. I'm saying because of the impact.
Fun fact. Because this particular
about the facts, but go ahead.
Fun fact: this particular song comes from his first album, Saturday Night. Good Lord, forgive me. I just learned how to talk, y'all. This comes from Saturday Night, the album. All right, the entire album was freestyled. Wrote nothing down.
That's good.
Yeah. But that beat. I think Cold Money did the beat back then. Did the beats for Schoolie D. And
I don't think it's top 50.
That beat is top 5.
I don't think it's top 50.
And it gets sampled so much. You know, if your beat's getting sampled, yeah.
But that's where the facts come in.
What?
I just don't think I'm thinking top 50 impact, and I don't
okay.
think, yeah.
Okay. Anyways. All right. And plus, he's one of the first gangster rappers. All right. Number 33, Jay-Z, 99 Problems. I'm not anti-Jay-Z, but I just never been the biggest Jay-Z fan. Yes, he is a dope lyricist, and he definitely has his moments. But I think folks are more into Jay-Z because of the mogul side of him, and the fact that he's a billionaire, and the fact that he's married to Beyonce, more so than.
But he made his name before Beyonce.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
and
did.
99 Problems is like there's so many like spin-offs to using 99 Problems, but whatever ain't one. Yeah. So it's got to be top 50.
Just because
I'm thinking impact.
The cultural impact.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Now, do you remember when Big Jazz came to San Antonio?
No.
You know?
Big Jazz.
Hawaiian Sophie. Jay-Z. He was rolling with Jazz back in the day.
Okay.
You were there. You don't remember?
Greg Mackin on them when they came?
No. It was Jazz and his crew.
At a concert?
They came to Illusions.
I don't remember.
They were there.
I was there.
You were there. We were there together.
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you remember the show that I did that you
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All that?
Yeah.
They were there.
And they performed?
Yes. We left before they performed.
Okay, that's why I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's why I don't remember.
Okay. Anyways, Jay-Z in Soundcheck. No, yeah, Jay-Z in Soundcheck, they did the Originators. They didn't do it in the show, I don't think, but they did the Originators. Do you remember the Originators?
I don't remember like this. What you're talking about?
All right, during Soundcheck, Big Jazz came out. They went through a couple songs, and the last song they did was the Originators, and Jay-Z had the second verse on the Originators. So he comes out and he does his verse on the Originators, and everybody was like, "Who the hell is that?" That shit was dope as hell. That's the first time that I've been exposed to Jay-Z, and because we were all at the same hotel that night. And I remember talking to him. They had in the bathroom. They had the tub filled with ice, had wine, everything in there. And he was in the bathroom. I went in there to get something to drink, and I complimented him on the Originators.
No, I wasn't at this party.
Huh?
I was not at this party.
No, you were not. Okay. No, you're not. I'm just for context.
All right.
Just for context or whatever. But but back then he was Sean. He told me his name was Sean. Obviously, you know what I mean. But that was my first exposure to Jay-Z when he did that. But you were there that night at Illusions because they didn't do Hawaiian Sophie, but they were playing Hawaiian Sophie, and they were like kind of like they got on the mic and like talking over the song, and Jay-Z was right there with him. Okay. Anyway, you're so oblivious.
But you're so. Go ahead.
I'm so
like the fact that you are a lyricist. You pay attention more to like all this detail. It doesn't matter to me. Like as
but
far as
you've never heard the originators.
What I'm trying to say is like I'm more like where the impact is. You're more behind the scenes. Like you pay attention to stuff that I don't care about. Not that I don't care about your story, but you're a lyricist. And so you're paying attention.
But you were a DJ.
I know, but the DJs listen to the beats. DJs listen to the beat.
But you still should know the music. You still should know everything about it because...
Go ahead.
So as a DJ, you don't listen to everything? All you listen to the beats? That's
like
all you
I love music. Go.
Okay.
And lyrics do matter, but like it's just weird how like this is the first time we're talking, and it's just weird to me how you're in depth.
See, once again, that's why I don't have production meetings because all this is authentic, y'all. So we should have videotaped this. So,
it's just weird to me.
So if folks could see, you know, the amazement and the shock and the horror that I'm going through. I'm going through a gamut of emotions here because my best friend, whom I've known, you know, my entire adult life, I'm learning shit. I'm learning the fact that, you know, you're a buster.
I'm not a buster. It's just you're so in depth. Go.
All right. At number 32, Kanye, Jesus Walks. Hell
Kanye.
No.
I hate Kanye.
Hell no. Moving on.
Yeah.
At number 31, Nas, New York State of Mind. At number 31. Now, of course, this is from Illmatic. Which
Definitely Nas, but I don't know about that song. I like You Can Hate Me Now better.
So the song you pick out is one that he did with Puff Daddy. Really?
I'm talking about impact.
God.
I'm talking about
Have you
impact.
ever listened to Illmatic?
Yes.
The entire album?
I'm talking about impact.
Okay. Well, of course, New York State of Mind is absolutely iconic. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that there are other songs from Illmatic on this list as well, but I'm not against New York State of Mind being at number 31. I'll leave it at that. All right. At number 30, Biggie Smalls, Hypnotize. I understand they sampled Herb Alpert, Rise, and obviously that beat is iconic. Diddy did his thing on this one or whatever, but I would not pick this Biggie Smalls song for inclusion on the top 50. I wouldn't pick any song from his second album for the top 50.
Which one would you pick?
I would pick Machine Gun Funk.
Impact,
yeah. Hypnotize is more impactful, but Machine Gun Funk is just better. You know, the what is better. You know what I mean? But that's just me. What are your thoughts?
No, we're talking. This conversation is way like
because the Backpackers. See, they are I guess they're basing a lot of what they say and do on the commercial side of it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Where I'm talking more from pure hip hop.
So then I'm a backpacker because I'm thinking impact. Top 50 is impact. Like even we were saying yesterday.
But the list is the greatest. The greatest.
They're not talking about greatest hip hop lyricist.
But it's the greatest hip hop songs.
Singles.
Yeah, songs.
Not lyricists.
Single songs. The greatest hip hop songs of all time, not singles. Hip hop songs of all time.
Right.
Not the biggest selling or the most commercial.
It's not a matter. I'm not talking like, dude. I'm not talking about impact. I'm talking about impact.
Okay. Can you speak up for so everybody can hear you?
I'm just in amazement. Like this. I'm telling you, Lonzo. Like I'm in amazement.
I feel you. But everybody has to hear you as well. So.
What? I don't. Go ahead.
Put some bass in your voice.
Go.
All right. Next on the list, LL Cool J at number 29 with Mama Said Knock You Out.
Impact, yes.
Impact,
absolutely.
yeah, I get it. This song is indelible, so I feel you on that.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody remembers his live version when he did it on Unplugged and everything, which kind of crossed him over to a bigger white audience and everything. But once again, I would not pick this as the best LL Cool J song.
And I would.
The best LL Cool J song is the original version, not the album version, but the original version of Rock the Bells with the cowbell. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know about the original version, but Rock the Bells was good too.
No, not the one from the radio LP, which is totally different. The original version of Rock the Bells, the long, 10-minute version, where all you got is that cowbell.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
And it's all boom bap and the cowbell.
Rock the Bells is probably better than Mama Said Knock You Out.
What?
Rock the Bells is
But
probably...
I know, but you're thinking about the one from the album. I'm not talking about the one from the album. The one from the album is shit.
Okay.
But the original version, the 12-inch version of Rock the Bells, which obviously you never heard.
Okay.
I'll make sure you hear it.
All right.
Okay? And then you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. Next on the list, number 28, Eminem, Lose Yourself. Now, this is the Eminem song that I would have chosen above the other song. Okay?
Yep.
Is Lose Yourself, which of course is
So,
from
but you said
8 Mile.
he shouldn't be top 50.
No, he's not top 50.
Okay.
This is not a top 50 song, but obviously...
Okay, if he's going to be on the charts.
Yeah, this
All
is one that I would have picked.
All
Yes. Yes. Above Stan. But I have a feeling Stan's going to show up.
Stan.
I have a feeling Stan's going to show up.
I like Stan.
Stan is a great song, but it's not top 50.
You're right.
Yeah. All right. At number 27, Craig Mack.
Flavor in Your Ear.
Flavor in Your Ear. R.I.P. Craig Mack.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Once again, Diddy did his thing on this. But my favorite Craig Mack song is Get Down. But I'm okay with Flavor in Your Ear being on here. But I would have chosen Get Down if I was making this list. All right. Can I get down?
Go.
Get on down. Okay, next up. Tribe Called Quest at number 26 with Scenario. Now, this is a posse cut. They did this with the leaders of the new school. Charlie Brown, Busta Bus, the whole nine. Along with Tribe Called Quest. Yes, Scenario is a great posse cut. I have no problem with it being on this list. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I say it should be on there. But I'm actually thinking about, I'm going off of this list. I'm thinking about how Main Source made an impact.
I'm sure Live at the Barbecue is on
school.
here. I'm pretty sure Live at the Barbecue is on there.
I'm talking about Main Source is knocking on the front door. Or knocking on the...
Main Source is that's from the Main Source album.
I know,
Live
but
at the
I'm talking
Barbecue.
about singles. Go.
I'm speaking in terms of posse cuts.
Okay.
Live at the Barbecue, of course, is a posse cut. So.
All right.
Anyways, next up, number 25, Big Daddy Kane, Ain't No Half Steppin'. Of course, Juice Crew, Kane is definitely hip hop royalty.
But not Ain't No Half Steppin'.
No.
I agree.
I think you and I probably would have picked the same BDK song to be on this list if there was one.
Which one?
I Get the Job Done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're in lockstep on that one.
Go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh my God. And number 24, Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, It Takes Two. I despise this fucking song. Sweet Jesus. I hated this song. You know how the song started, right about now. And everybody run to the dance floor. I run in the other direction. I hated this effing song.
I don't hate it.
I hate it. For one, I hate it because they sampled Prince. I think Prince was mad at him because Prince wrote that lyric. But that's a whole different story. I hated this song. I Want to Rock Right Now. Because he was a terrible rapper, for one. You know what I'm saying? That's why you never heard from him again after that.
Yeah.
And I know they did that Joy and Pain song, which was awful.
And they got sued. But
Good.
Impact.
Yeah, I know it got the club jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a top 10 song.
So it's top
all
10.
that kind of stuff.
But no. I wouldn't consider that hip hop either. That's club.
Yeah, club music.
Yeah.
So
it shouldn't be on the list.
No, it should not.
Right.
Backpackers doing it again.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Eric B. and Rakim. I know you got soul. Once again, right group, wrong song.
Yep.
Right group, wrong song.
Yep.
Okay, now do you want to tell the Rakim story or shall I tell it?
No, you ain't got to tell the story.
Go ahead and tell the story then. You tell the story for our listeners. See,
wrong.
This is impactful. Tell the story.
There's no story to tell other than I got to meet him, and I shouldn't have been where I was, but it was all good.
How did you get up in there?
We followed. We was groupies.
For those of you listening, there's a picture that exists of Veronique with Rakim.
We was groupies.
In a suggestive pose.
No, it ain't suggestive.
Did he have his arm around you?
Yes, but
okay.
But you see how my arms was folded? Wasn't nothing happening. I was a groupie.
Okay.
And he didn't try nothing. He was a gentleman.
He was a gentleman.
Yes,
really?
He was a gentleman.
Right. Yes. Was Eric B there? Did you see him?
No, I didn't see him.
No.
He might have been, but I didn't see him.
Okay.
But he was a gentleman.
Really?
Yes, I promise you.
So, what song of his would you put on this list instead of "I Know You Got Soul"? I know you got soul is a great song, by the way, from a great album. But which song would you choose?
I don't know.
Eric B is President. For me, Eric B is President.
I don't know.
That's the first song I heard from them, and that shit blew me away. And to this day, it still blows me away. Rakim's verses on Eric B is President. Hip hop legend. Fun fact.
What number is that?
This is number 23.
Okay.
Fun fact, Eric B never says anything. But if you want to hear Eric B say something, check out Blue Bloods on CBS. Because Eric B is on Blue Bloods. That shit blew me away. Eric B is an actor now, and you want to hear him speak? He speaks. He plays the police captain on Blue Bloods, which is a white conservative show on CBS that comes on Fridays. What?
But you digress.
I know I digress. Yeah. Eric B.
That's
is
another
actor.
facts.
Yeah. All right. Next on the list. Let's see. Let me scroll here. At number 22, EPMD, Strictly Business. Once again, right group, wrong song. From the same album, from the Strictly Business LP, everybody knows You Got to Chill is the song that should be on here, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. How do you feel about EPMD when it comes to hip hop groups?
Top 50.
Top 50?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. They're iconic.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, they were like 17, 18 years old. I always thought them, I felt like they were older. Yeah, but they were actually younger than us.
Yeah.
When they came out.
They're impactful.
I guess Eric Summers just looks old. And so does PMD. He's like about 40. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they were both teenagers when this came out. All right, next up at number 21, I told you it was coming up. LL Cool J, Rock the Bells. Once again, I know it's the wrong version. Please, I implore you, do not listen to the LP version of Rock the Bells. It's the 12-inch version is the version that wins.
Okay.
And you've heard it before.
I probably have. I don't know.
I'm going to digress for a second here. Feel some air for me. Give me just a moment here. Feel some time for me.
We'll listen to it later.
This is not for you. This is for the audience. I want to make sure they listen to the right version of it. Say something. Rock the Bells. This is it.
Yes, I've heard it.
Okay, listeners. This is the version of Rock the Bells that you need to listen to. Okay. Not the LL Cool J is hard as hell. Not that one.
I disagree. Because that isn't the song that impacted.
It's not the best version. That's
we have
the point.
Two different perspectives of this list.
But that version is probably
more impactful
probably the hardest, one of the hardest
lyrically
battle tracks
right.
ever.
But we're having two different perspectives on what this list is about.
I feel you. I'm just saying. All right. And number 20 on the list, 50 Cent, In the Club.
Yes.
You okay with that one?
Absolutely.
Once again, is it more the beat or?
The beat.
The beat?
Yeah.
Indelible beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're good there. Who did that beat? I think Dre did that beat, right? I'm pretty sure Dre did it.
Facts.
Yeah, Dre did it. Okay. All right. Number 19, Beastie Boys, Paul Revere. Beastie Boys, I love the Beastie Boys. I adore the Beastie Boys. They are definitely hip-hop legends. And Paul Revere is probably one of the most original songs ever. And the beat is tremendous. And the beat is so spare. But I like how they paint a picture with that. How the imagery from that song gives it the allure that it has. And because I hated You Gotta Fight for the Right to Party. I thought they was like some stupid
commercial.
white boys.
Yeah, you're right.
But that, if you listen to the entire album, that song does not fit. They didn't like that song.
Right.
But Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons made them put it on there. It was the biggest hit. But they are true to hip hop.
I agree.
Yeah. So, are there any other songs from that album that you might?
I have a fun fact. They opened up for Madonna. And I saw them when they opened up for Madonna.
Okay, of all the fun facts, you'll come with a Madonna fun fact.
I'm trying to battle with your facts. I saw them when they opened up for Madonna.
Did you enjoy them?
I did.
Okay.
Right. And you know who else opened up for Madonna? Yeah. Nina Simone.
Nina Simone?
Not Nina Simone. Nina Sky.
Who?
Nina Sky. Go.
Who is that?
She's a one hit. Come on.
Never heard of it. Nina Sky?
Is it the one that sings Buffalo?
Oh, Nina Cherry.
Nina Cherry. There you go.
Nina Sky.
Who's Nina Sky?
I have no idea. That's Nina Cherry that you're talking
Cherry,
about. Oh, I know Nina Cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raw Like Sushi was a good album.
I don't know about the album.
The album was good. I liked it. Yeah. All right. At number 18, Tupac, Dear Mama, Don't Like It, Don't Belong, Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it doesn't belong.
Thank you. Moving on. All right. At number 17, Run DMC, Peter Piper.
Not Peter Piper.
Fun fact. The Peter Piper beat was originally LL Cool J's for Rock the Bells. But they dropped it and Run DMC picked it up and it became Peter Piper, which is the Mardi Gras beat, which is once again iconic, and this is definitely on the list because of the beat. Now as a DJ, I think the Mardi Gras beat is like a staple of DJs, especially hip hop, especially from our era. It's like a staple. Am I correct or no? Did you spin it?
Yes.
Okay. Why did you spin it?
Probably because the beat.
Did you spin the instrumental or the with the vocals?
Vocals.
Yeah. You never did the instrumental. You never mixed the.
No, you do. You always mixed instrumentals back in the day.
Okay. Just checking. All right. Next up, Jay-Z and UGK, Big Pimpin'. No, I love Bun B. I love UGK, but no. What are your thoughts?
I say yes because UGK has a big impact.
Because they're from Texas?
Because they're not necessarily because they're from they're Houston.
They're Houston? Okay.
Not necessarily because they're from Texas, but they're a legend.
And you're not saying it because you live in Houston?
Just because I live in Houston, I'm not from Houston.
Yeah.
But UGK is Houston.
Okay. So that being said,
and I'm saying that they have impact, and they deserve to be one of the top 50.
But that being said, is it safe to assume that Ghetto Boys is going to be on this list as well?
They better be.
Okay, we'll see. Because when it comes to Houston,
Ghetto Boys is more.
They run Houston.
Yeah.
Okay. Scarface.
Nah, UGK is bigger than the Ghetto Boys. I don't know. They're both equal.
UGK is bigger than the Ghetto Boys?
No, I'm gonna say Ghetto Boys.
Scarface.
Scarface.
Willie D.
Yeah.
Bushwick.
They're bigger. They're bigger than UGK.
Yeah.
But UGK is there too.
Plus, is it Bun B or Pimp C that died? Which one died? Was it Bun B or Pimp C? Shit, I know one of them dead. But Bushwick is dead too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rest in peace, Bun B, Pimp C, and Bushwick. NWA, number 15. NWA, Fuck the Police.
That should be number one.
Maybe number one, but I say top 10.
No, it shouldn't be number one, but it should be top 10.
How did you feel the first time you heard NWA? Not just this song, but when
they had to grow on me. But
really?
That's just because it was gangster rap and it was brand new, and I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it.
Okay, makes sense. All right, number 14, Public Enemy, Rebel Without a Pause. Once again, right group, wrong song. Which song would you?
Fight the Power.
Fight the Power? Yeah.
Or 911 is a joke. No, Fight the Power.
No.
I retracted, but that's just I like the message of 911.
Fight the Power, Can't Trust It, Bring the Noise.
Fight the Power.
Yeah. Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. Yeah. A lot of great songs. Public Enemy number 1, their first single. That with that indelible beat. Once again, did you cut that a lot?
They should be. No, that's not something that you mix.
No. Okay.
There should be 2 or 3 songs of that on the list. Go.
Okay. Number 13, Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh Crew.
Lottie Dottie. Yes. Nah, I like
the show.
Yeah. I mean the show. I'm thinking Showstopper, but yeah, the show.
Yeah, Showstopper was there.
Yeah,
Was
the
rebuttal.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 12 on the list. Pete Rock and CL Smooth. They reminisce over you. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, is T-Roy like the most famous backup dancer ever? It's like when he died, everybody in the hip hop community just fucking lost their shit. And I'm like, not to belittle his death. I'm like, he was a backup dancer. He wasn't even a rapper. I mean, he was a dancer. But then, like the president got shot when he died. Did that never perplex you?
No.
It didn't?
No.
So why was his death so impactful?
It wasn't.
He touched a lot of folks. Everybody was like talking about T-Roy.
Okay.
I never understood that.
Fact.
What's the fact?
What you're talking about.
Okay, rest in peace, T-Roy. But good lord, you're the most impactful backup dancer ever. Did you even know the name of the other one?
No.
He was just one of the boys, right?
I didn't know the name of the first one.
Nobody knew who T-Roy was until he died.
I didn't. You did.
No. All right, number 11, Wu-Tang Clan. Cream, cash rules everything around
Absolutely.
me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Absolutely.
Wrong song, right group.
No,
but I expect
right song.
I expect to see a different Wu-Tang song in the top 10.
Right group, right song.
No.
Impact. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows the other song too.
Okay, go.
All right. Number 10, Eric B and Rakim, Paid in Full. Once again, right group, wrong song.
No, right song. Right group, right song.
Paid in Full is great. I can't give you an argument there, but I think Eric B as president is better. All right. Number 9, NWA, Straight Outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube.
No.
No. You don't think so?
Be on there.
No? Mm-mm. Okay. I don't think it should be at number 9.
But
maybe top 50.
Okay.
But maybe not number 9. I think Gangsta is better than this song. So, at number 8, B.I.G., Notorious Big, Biggie Smalls, Juicy.
Yes.
It was all a dream.
Impact.
I used to read Word Up magazine. He does have one of the best lines ever. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we drink champagne when we're thirsty.
He was good.
But not at number 8. No, once again, I think Machine Gun Funk trumps this, but that's just me. All right. Number 7, there you go. Public Enemy, Fight the Power. I think you're spot on with that.
That was good.
Absolutely. At number 6, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Nothing But a G Thing.
Yes, I hate that song.
Once again, wrong song, right combination.
I say right group, right song, but hate the song. Impact.
Once again, Impact. You want to talk about Impact?
I hated that song.
But if you want to talk about Impact, there's a song by these cats. When you hear that beat, everybody just runs to the dance floor. You know what that is?
What?
Still Dre.
Yeah.
That beat is delicious.
But
so
that song deserves its impact on that song.
Yeah. I think Dre Day is better than...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Going to the top 5. Number 5. There they are. Number 5. Ghetto Boys, mind playing tricks on us. Playing tricks on me.
Top 5.
Yeah, definitely top 5. So when it comes to Houston, I think they run Houston just on the strength of this particular track. Plus, one of the first albums that I bought, hip hop albums that I bought, was Ghetto Boys' "Grip It" on the Other Level. Do you remember that one?
No.
Yeah, that was their first album, the one that had "Read These Nikes" on it. I love "Read These Nikes." I really like Willie D, because Willie just kind of he kept it real. But you never heard "Read These Nikes"?
No.
Great song. Number 4, Run DMC, Sucker MCs. I get it because it is pure hip hop, but this is not the Run DMC song that I would have wanted to see on this
Especially
list.
number 4.
Yeah, at number 4.
Okay.
So, because in my opinion, I know the song's not on here, but Run DMC, they have one of the greatest hip hop songs ever, especially I think it was the first song to really incorporate rock music into it. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, Walk This Way.
No! There you go again, disappointing me.
Which one?
Rock Box.
You right.
Are you drunk?
You right.
What you been drinking?
You right. But I'm thinking Impact.
Rock Box was the very first hip hop song that incorporated heavy metal guitar.
Okay.
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 All right. Number 3. Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force, Planet Rock.
I agree.
I get it. Yeah. I'm okay with that. At number 2, Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight.
Yep. That should be number 1.
It's not the greatest hip hop song ever.
But it should be number 1.
No.
We're talking about singles.
Okay. At number 1, I know the right song's not going to be at number 1. I know it's not going to be on this list, which is a travesty, and I'm going to talk about it in a second here. But damn, I have no idea what the number 1 song is. If it's Eminem, I'm gonna just nut up. So I'm hoping it's not anybody white. Any idea what the number 1 song is going to be?
No, it should have been Sugar Hill Gang. Go ahead.
Let's see here. The number 1 song on the Backpacker Rolling Stone list is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message. I understand. I get it. I understand why it's number 1. It is not the greatest hip-hop song of all time. It is very impactful, but it's not the greatest hip-hop song of all time. But I'm not going to argue the fact that it is number 1 because of the impact that it did have globally, not just in America and not just in the hip-hop community. It is probably one of the first hip-hop songs that crossed over and everybody just universally loved it. But it is wrong. What is your number 1 song of all time?
That one should be number 1.
That is.
I agree with it.
You think this is the greatest hip-hop song ever?
I agree with number 1 and number 2. Because we're talking impact. We're talking the greatest hip-hop singles. And when you think about singles are sales. Singles are impact.
This song didn't make number 1. This song didn't. I think it didn't even make top 40.
Well, when it came out.
The point is the song was not as commercially successful as people think it was. Okay? And the reason why, and this shows you how powerful white folks are, this song really took off when the Village Voice voted it the number 1 song of the year. Okay? But until then, it was just a black community underground hit.
Right.
But the Village Voice took it global. Now everybody just universally loves it, but the song never performed well on the charts. Okay? Alright? So that being said, do you have any idea what my number 1 song of all time is?
Nope.
You don't? Mm-mm. Do you care to know?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
My audience, I'm pretty sure you guys know. I think I've talked about this already, but the best hip-hop song of all time is Wu-Tang Clan Triumph. Fight me on that one. Fight me.
Head nod.
Fight me.
Head nod.
First and foremost, Triumph contains the greatest verse in hip hop history, period, ever. Inspector Deck, you don't listen to lyrics. Okay?
I do. I'm not saying I don't.
So you know the verse then?
No, I don't.
The greatest verse ever written in the history of mankind.
No, I don't.
I bomb atomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses, lyrically perform armed robbery, flee with the lottery, possibly they spotted me, battle scar Shogun, explosion when my pen hits tremendous. Anyways, in my opinion, Triumph. Plus, it has the dopest beat ever. RZA's beats are just to die for. But yeah, Triumph is the greatest hip-hop song of all time, so it should be number 1 on this list. I'm going to revamp this list. So for those of you listening, the number 1 song in the history of hip-hop is Wu-Tang Clan, Triumph. Fight me, comment below, and I will cuss your asses out. Vern, any parting shots before we get the hell up out of here?
No.
Are we going to fist fight after?
No,
we're
not going to fist fight.
We're not going to fist fight?
No, we're not.
Okay, my listeners, I want you to chime in. And if you knew that MC Lyte and Milk D were related, please chime in and let me know.
Why isn't there are no female except for Salt and Pepper?
You're right. So, of the...
Impact.
Yeah, well, okay.
Queen Latifah.
So if you were to put a female or females on this list, whom would it be?
I'm thinking Impact.
For me, it's
Missy was on there. So
yeah,
okay.
Missy Elliott.
Missy was on there.
Yeah, but for me, Roughneck.
Yeah.
Goes on here, and the reason why I say Roughneck is is that was the first time where a female came hard and was impactful. Yeah. Not Boss, because Boss they were fronting.
What about UNITY?
But that wasn't. But Roughneck was just hard.
Yeah, you're right.
Roughneck was a song that you think a dude should be doing this song because not only the beat but the flow, the hook, everything was just hard. And Light is from the Bronx. You know what I mean? So no, Brooklyn. Yeah,
Brooklyn.
Yeah, she's from Brooklyn, so she ain't bullshitting. She ain't about no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like Boss, they were from Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I didn't like Boss.
Yeah, they were fronting. They weren't about that life. Whereas MC Light was definitely about that life. Same thing with Queen Latifah coming out of she was out of Brick City. Yeah. So you knew she was about it. Now Salt and Pepper went about it. They're from New York, but they're
put together.
So what?
They're commercial. They were put together.
Yeah,
they're good.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
impactful.
Exactly. So any other females that you would like to see on this list?
No, them.
Just through the annals of hip hop, there's some others out there
I
now.
know, but not top 50.
No.
Not top 50.
You wouldn't put what's her name? I'm so fancy. What happened to her? What's her name? What was her name?
I don't know.
She came and went with the quickness. Who was that? What was her name?
I don't remember her name.
I'm so fancy. I want to say Cardi B, but I know her name's not Cardi B. Who is that? What's her name? I gotta look it up now. What was her name?
I don't know.
White girl. What was her name? Fancy, hip hop. What was her name? Was it Bonnie? What was her name? Iggy Azalea. I would nowhere close. What happened to Iggy Azalea?
She's waiting for a comeback.
How you pronounce it? Was it Azalea or Azalea?
Iggy Azalea. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's making a comeback.
Doing what? Stripping or something?
She gonna make a comeback.
Alright, so that does it for the 50 greatest hip hop songs of all time. What are your thoughts? Did they get the list right? I don't think they did. Was I right to put Wu-Tang Clan at number 1 and to drop down the message? Chime in, comment below, let me know what you think. And you got anything else to say? Okay, so once again, Vern, thank you for doing the show with me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Everybody else, comment below, let me know, tell me what you think, because damn it, you just heard what Lonzo thinks. Bye.